Worldwide Jess, worldwide Mack.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so another Diddy expose. Last week, Rolling Stones released an investigative article on Diddy. Now, the Daily Beast is following in their footsteps, and they released an article of their own. Their article features 5 former employees of Diddy who claimed his abusive tendencies weren't just limited to his romantic relationships. They claimed Diddy created a disturbingly toxic work environment. The 5 ex-employees participated in the Daily Beast article anonymously out of fear of retaliation. One person claimed that Diddy yelled at her and squeezed her face aggressively. She said she started looking for a new job immediately after that. She claimed the only way to work in that environment was to see Diddy as an icon, which she did not. Another ex-employee claimed that he was fired after looking Diddy in the eyes. Just a little backstory about that. Diddy had allegedly showed up to a meeting late, and the guy looked at him like, why are you late? And so he got fired after looking at him like that, like he was questioning his lateness. He also claimed that Diddy mentally abused them by the way he spoke to them. An excerpt from the article said, the former Sean John employees said the work environment was like a Game of Thrones, with everyone walking on eggshells and some colleagues throwing others under the bus to stay in Combs' good graces. Another employee said that he called the women bitches and stupid. She also claimed that she never saw Diddy speak to men like that unless they were powerless. 2 ex-employees who participated didn't feel the working environment was that bad. One said, I don't think he was exceptionally crazy. It was an intense work environment. The hours were not normal. He could be intimidating, scary, and mean, but there was always this underlying professionalism to him. You felt like he was pushing you to get the absolute best last little bit out of you. So that's what they said. Yeah, I know that last line was crazy. But yeah, so and then also Kalina from one of his former groups. I think that was Danity Kane. She was in Danity Kane.
No, Dirty Money.
Dirty Money. Dirty Money, because it was Kalina and Dawn. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Kalina, she was like supporting Diddy in a way. She was like, she never underwent any of that. You know, she never experienced any of that stuff.
You know the crazy part about it? It felt like there was no human resources back then, like 20, 30 years ago. I know Charlamagne and myself, like where we worked, there was no human resources. Like that. The sad part about it, that was the normal.
There was definitely human resources.
They didn't care.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Oh, you saying Kalani? Not Kalani.
Kalina.
Kalina came to his defense?
She said she didn't
came
experience.
To his defense. She just said that she didn't experience any of this toxic, in work environment, none of this inappropriate behavior from him.
Well, I would think that's what the TikTok kids call a 20v1.
20v1. Hey, yo.
That's a 20v1.
But
right.
that was the last on Diddy. Not the last, I'm pretty sure, but that was the
definitely
latest
not
on.
the last. A lot of investigating going on.
I'm sorry, that was the latest on Diddy.
And I understand people wanting to be anonymous, but I doubt there's going to be any retaliation at this point. Retaliation would only reinforce everything everyone is saying about Diddy and everything we saw on that tape with Cassie.
Or maybe they work in the industry now and just don't want to be looked at any which way, so they just don't want their face or stuff out there.
Could be. Fetus found on Baltimore, Maryland bus. On Saturday, Baltimore City Police and MTA Police responded to a report of a fetus being found on an MTA bus.
Police say a fetus was found on an MTA bus earlier this afternoon. Details are limited, but here's what we know so far. Police responded to the call near the 2500 block of Kirk Avenue. The bus driver said he discovered the fetus on a seat of the bus. The Maryland Transit Administration and Baltimore Police are currently investigating. Stay with WJZ on air and online as we learn more.
That's crazy.
Yeah, the police didn't release too much information, so the story is still developing. But I just thought the story was crazy, and I wanted to share that. Obviously that's mental issues. I don't know if she gave birth to the fetus on it or carried the fetus on the bus with her. Like, you just never know. But like I said, the story is still developing. So
but they'll be able to find the mother, though, right?
Absolutely, they should be able to find her dumb ass. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, okay. And Bobby Shmurda accused DSPs of blocking him because he refuses to paint his nails. On Sunday, Bobby made an Instagram post about responding to fans who have been asking him for new music. He posted a picture of his nails, which were unpainted, with the caption saying, "Stop asking me to drop music. American DSP and music blogs, which owned which they owned as well, don't allow real badman on playlists because I don't paint my nails, so it's pointless. So until something is done with the people who owns, run, and manages these platforms. Bobby's rants came after he dropped a single with Eli called On Something last month, and the song hasn't been doing too well. I didn't even know he dropped this, but this was
Series C's with it dead. What you need? Broke his feet. I just bring him in.
I never heard that record in my life.
I never heard it either. Never heard it.
That was Bobby rapping just now?
Yeah, that was Bobby rapping.
He sounds totally different.
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't even know it was him if you heard it just playing. Yeah, one comment said, "Knock it off, bro. Your music has been ass since your release."
Jesus.
Another person responded and said, "Keep it a buck. It has nothing to do with you not painting your nails or whatever you trying to claim. The music has been trash. Rowdy out here doing fine because the music is decent. Stop crying, get in the studio, and make some fire-ish. That's the remedy."
I think he should listen to. I would usually tell people not to listen to comments, but those sounded like two very constructive comments right there.
From fans of his.
Yes, Bobby. If you don't got no records, just say that. Okay, but don't blame it on the fact that you're not painting your nails. All right? And if you do need to get your nails painted, just do a little clear coat.
A little clear coat.
Nobody even know. They just be like, oh, he got a nice little buff.
Nah, my man said I'm a real bad man. I don't need to do none of that. So that's Jess With The Mess.
Safari said the same thing. Safari said that's why they won't play his music, because he a real bad man.
He didn't say that.
Nah, ain't no way. Nah, it's different reasons why they don't play Safari.
He didn't say that. What's the reason?
What?
What's the reason?
Because that ain't it.
No.
It just ain't it. He's a better writer than he is artist.
All right. Well, thank you for Jess With The Mess. Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to?
Man, before after the hour, we have to take back a donkey. Okay, because last Thursday, Corey Harris got awarded Donkey of the Day. So we got to take back a donkey and give the donkey to who should properly get it in that situation. We'll discuss.
All right. Ain't no we, you don't want to give it out. I'm tired of getting in trouble for stuff you be doing.
I said we? I ain't say we.
Yeah, you said, yeah, we got to take it back. We ain't give it out.
Well, we be getting them bonuses.
All right, we'll get to it next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.